Hi, this is Casey from Android Central, and we're hanging out with some new devices here. It's the Nokia N900 and the Nokia N97. We have our resident Nokia expert explaining us how to do things, so we'll let him explain why are these devices different, or how are these devices different.
Yeah, so what you have, Casey, here, this one on your left hand is the N900, which is a MIMO 5 internet tablet. It's the first internet tablet that has a phone built into it. So now you get the full Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, internet experience with also the phone experience, which integrates VoIP, standard phone calls, text messaging, those kind of things.
So this device can only be, can it be used in a portrait mode, or?
The portrait mode is only used for phone calls. So you can actually set it up, or if you jump back to the home, there you go, and then go back, push the top left.
Top left right here.
And then tap the phone icon on the left there. And then it flips into portrait mode.
Oh, there we go.
So portrait mode is only for the phone calls.
And to exit, we just tap the top left.
That's right.
And then what is this?
Okay, so there's three kind of main screens, right? This first part is the desktops. So there's 4 desktops. If you were to slide your finger across, left to right, yep, yes. There you go. You'll see that there's 4 different displays, and it'll keep on circling around. You don't have to go back to the beginning. You keep on going and going and going.
Ooh.
A little bit farther. Start there.
There we go. Oh, so it wraps around the entire.
Right. It wraps around, around, around.
Okay.
There's 4 desktops. These can be customized to have, as you can see on this particular one, there's web shortcuts.
Okay.
Those are all web pages. There's application shortcuts. That's a contact one right there on that page. Then there's widgets on another page. They're live and they'll scroll through and things like that.
All right.
And then also, before you leave this, tap the top left there.
Top left right here?
Kind of the middle.
Okay, the middle.
Right. Yep, there you go. So this is where you manage your profiles.
So I could just turn Bluetooth on and off right here.
Bluetooth.
And internet.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Manage all your connections, your availability, the brightness of the screen.
Is this the brightness?
That's the brightness, and the volume up top.
Oh, I see.
And then how to tap out of that, or you just tap anywhere outside of that.
Anywhere.
There you go.
Okay.
And then like you did before, the upper left.
Upper left right here.
This is your task manager. Now right now we only have 1 application, but you can load up as many applications as the memory can handle. And I've had up to 32 on that particular screen.
32?
Right? Yeah. So then, if you tap it one more time in the top left, this is the kind of the application storage area. So these are all apps that are loaded on there by default. And these you can't move around or anything, but as you can see, there's a web browser, music player.
So the basic stuff, basically.
Exactly. And then if you tap more, this is some more applications.
Okay.
If you scroll up,
oh,
you launched something there. There's the media player, or that's the application manager, which is kind of the app store that they have on here.
For now, right?
For now, yeah. They have the OV Store client, but it hasn't been made live yet.
So then to go back, I would exit right here?
No.
Nope.
You can, or if you want to leave it running, you just tap the upper left and it will jump back. There you go.
All right. So then,
if you scroll, yeah, it also this is a resistive screen, so you kind of have to use. Most of the time, you can use your fingertip, but sometimes you have to use your fingernail as well. Oh yeah,
I forget that.
I know.
Fingernail.
They don't have capacitive yet.
So then, well, we'll get back to this device.
Yeah. One thing, real quick, on the hardware, slide it up just so people see. There's a full keyboard there too.
How do you like the keyboard? How does the keyboard work?
It's actually not bad. It's 3 rows, but if you press down on the key, you'll see that it has pretty good travel.
Yeah, that's true.
And it does have, like, for editing, it has a control key for control copy paste and things like that, so it makes it quite.
Oh, it has a control key.
Right.
So basically everything's how we're used to on a computer.
Right. And there's directional arrows over here and a space bar, so it's a pretty functional keyboard. A little tight.
And then this one is.
Now this is the Nokia N97 Mini.
And then you flick it on.
Yep, that's right. There's a slider
There
button.
we go.
So this is the more popular, which most consumers will use, right? This is the S60. This particular one is the 5th edition, which means it has touch support.
Oh, okay. And it's also a slider, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
Full QWERTY keyboard that slides up, and the hinge is as you can see on the side there, it's a non-movable, so it only angles up to 1 degree.
Oh, okay.
Quite a hefty hinge though, if you play with it. I mean, it's got a nice smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth actually.
A little rigid. It's brand new. It's only a couple days old.
So then,
Yeah,
so this is different from this. How?
Yeah, the MIMO device is a Linux-based internet tablet, completely different operating system. This is the Symbian, I believe it's 9.4. It's the base, with 5th edition is the UI on top of it.
Okay.
Now this is this device you'll see is kind of similar to Android stuff, where this page is your home page with widgets. So
all these are widgets.
Everything you see there is widgets. They can all be customized, right? My particular case, I've got application shortcuts. I've got a Facebook widget. I've got an email widget, and then some contacts down at the bottom. And you can change these.
You can switch them around, take them out.
Yep. You can reorder them, change them, customize them, things like that. And also on this screen is tappable areas. Like if you tap the clock, it'll open the alarm. You tap the calendar, it'll open your calendar.
Oh, there's the calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, but the memories close some.
Oh, I guess it didn't work.
And if I tap the if I tap the clock,
opens up your alarm, right?
Okay.
Or your world clock, another clock kind of thing. So that's just from that screen. Now on the S60, if you tap that bottom left button,
this right here,
right. So now you're into where all the applications reside.
Oh, okay.
The shortcuts, similar to an iPhone or an Android, where you press it and it launches that application. And this is fully customizable.
So you created these folders?
Yeah, and what I do is standardize across all my Nokia phones. So these are my standard folders, and you can create these folders. You can put the apps, whatever app you want, inside them. So when it comes out of the box, it looks completely different, and you can just optimize it for yourself. So it's an extremely powerful phone as far as reception's great quality. The hardware is a nice piece of hardware in your hand, and it has all the applications.
I know,
thousands of.
It's definitely a lot thinner than what we're used to or thinner or width-wise than what we're used to.
That's something that you'll find on a lot of these N-series phones is they're narrower. They feel more like a phone than some of the other devices do. But they still have a fairly high-resolution display.
So then, I see there are different sensors here.
Yeah, there's the top right in the upper corner is a forward-facing camera.
Okay, so can you do video chatting or video calling? Or
with Fring, you actually can via Skype and Fring.
Oh,
it's the first platform and the first operating system that does that. In Europe, these are European phones generally, so they always have that forward-facing camera.
Okay.
And then below that is a light indicator, and then over in the upper left is a proximity sensor similar to an iPhone where the screen will turn off when you talk.
And then the camera is right
we got
here.
A pretty typical 5-megapixel Carl Zeiss optics camera.
And that's pretty typical for Nokia devices, right?
That's right.
Okay.
With dual LED flash on there as well.
Wow.